Hi everyone, Mademoiselle Asphodel, Carole here. Today I'm here on behalf of Handicraft Supplier to share with you my very first design team project. I'm really excited about this. I used a lot of different methods, and if you'll just let me get set up here, I'll just get started right away. Okay, so first of all, I just want to show you the back of my project. I didn't finish it because I wanted to show you what it looked like. It's just a little wooden butterfly clock that I purchased at a dollar store for like $2 or $3, I forget now. Yeah, so I'm really excited to share this with you. So let me flip this over here. Ta-da! If you measure from the tip of the wing to the bottom of the dangle, it's about 24 inches with the chain charm. I'll just zoom in here a little bit. There's a lot going on. Firstly, what I did is I used some digital paper that I purchased online, and this is all I've got left of this print. Of course, you know, my printer ran out of ink, so I couldn't print anymore, and I had to make do with the 2 sheets that I had printed off. But it's absolutely gorgeous. What I plan to do is finish the back with some paper as well. I always like to finish front and back of my projects. So I use this very thin cardstock that I also purchased at my dollar store to print it on. And then I did image transfer. I used Liquitex matte medium, and I put a very thick coat all over the wood, and then a coat on the print side of the paper, and put it down and used like a squeegee to make sure that it was down really well, and I got all the bubbles out. And I will link a video that was very helpful to me to do the reverse the image transfer. Then what I did after the image was on, I used a couple of stencils with some texture paste, and one of the ones I used by Rhonda, sorry, I zoomed in too much here, Rhonda Pelzari, is a the Crafter's Workshop. It's mini texturized, and I used this pattern, this one, and then I also used a 6x6 Crafter's Workshop, the mini specimen by Rebecca Meyer, and I used this pattern here and this one. I'll just bring it a little bit closer now so I can point out where I did the stenciling. So over here, up in this corner, over here, here's one of the larger patterns. Here's another one up in this corner, you see it a little bit, and then down here, down over here, over here, and down in this corner here. Then what I used some chunky white embossing enamel, and you can see it here, all the little polka dots, and I did that all over the clock piece. Then also, if you see here, what I did is I just used some clear glue and just 3-in-1 glue, and used some shaved ice. It gave it that extra little sparkle that makes it look so pretty. Now, at the top here, I don't know if you'll see it, but tiny little eye screws at the top and at the bottom where I'm hanging the chain charm, over here, here, and here. The Tim Holtz tiny eye screws, and they are very difficult to work with because they are so tiny. So my tip is to use a pokey tool, like an awl, and punch a bit of a hole first before you start to screw it in. Otherwise, I mean, you're just all thumbs trying to screw in this tiny little screw. But that makes it super easy, and I also dipped the end of the screw end of it into E6000 and screw it into the wood, and then I'm sure that it won't ever come out. Then I added this tiny pink lace all the way around. I added some butterflies, and they are from the pastel, actually from the pastel mix pack and the pink mix butterflies. I will put all of the products in the description below with a link to them. I will also be putting the link to Handicraft Supplier's webpage. And okay, so in between the butterflies here, I have some 10mm open roses in the pink, and the three at the top of the 3 chains. Then I have my butterflies. Then I have some little seed beads, and then butterfly charms, another seed bead, and then another loop. And then over here I made a tiny little bead charm, a little heart with a bling in the center, and some beads. This one has a butterfly, and I added a tiny little rosebud, and I just curled the stem. I think that looks really nice. I love the way it looks at the bottom there. So that's it for the chain part. Now we can go back to the butterfly. These little word towels I cut from little journal cards. They're from the Kaleidoscope Webster's Pages, and I just cut them and adhered them to the clock. Over here I have the 35mm open rose, the 7mm pink and fuchsia tiny rosebuds, as well as the 4mm yellow rosebuds. here I have some petals from the Butterflies and Flower pack, the pastel mix. I have another one up here, and I just added some enamel dots to the centers. Over here I have another huge petal just underneath this pretty pink cherry blossom. And then I have a fuchsia gardenia from the pink and purple pack. I stickled it, and on the petals I also put stickles, but I just because I wanted a very light brushing of it, I just used a paintbrush and just lightly applied some. The roses don't have any, this rose doesn't have any stickles, it just has the snow texture paste. I do have some tiny little acrylic flowers scattered here and there throughout the clock, just for an added point of interest. Up here I have a pink gardenia from the pink and purple pack as well. Added a bit of snow text to it. A couple more of the 7mm pink and fuchsia rosebuds. Here's that other petal. And finally, I didn't know, it was quite a surprise, a pleasant one. I decided to add a tiny rose that I stickled, the 10mm rose, to the center of the clock piece. And to my surprise, it started moving with the seconds, and I was just thrilled beyond belief. I mean, that wasn't planned. I didn't even see it moving until I adhered the rose to it. I thought that was a cute little added touch. So I can watch the rose turn as the rose turns. So yeah, I did forget to mention that the stickles are on both sides of the butterflies. I did run out of the pink ones before I could finish it, so I just added the polka dot ones to these two. The rest are all pink on the back, but they are stickled on both sides with the Glam pink stickles. So that is my first design team project for. Oh, and also I added some seam binding. I wanted to put rose seam binding, but I ran out, so I thought, well, I'll put the green for now. But I kind of like it because it brings out the touches of green from the paper, the digital paper that I used. I absolutely love it. I'm just thrilled. So pretty. It looks great on my on the wall in my craft room. I needed a clock in there because you lose track of time so easily when you're crafting, right, ladies? So that is it. As I said, I will be linking all of the Handicraft Suppliers products below in the description with the link to the webpage. Don't forget to check out the other design team members as they release their projects throughout the month as well. And keep an eye out for my next project, which is due July 26th. So let me know what you think, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Ciao.